We're going to skip the intros. Let's just get right into it. The first topic, something we've been talking about. I play a part in this because I kind of hyped it up. I thought the fight was going to happen November 19th. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. The fight is probably canceled for November 19th. So we're just going to open up the discussion. Who wants to go first? How do you guys feel about the negotiations and the news that we have gotten about this fight? How do you guys feel about the fight overall? Do you think it's going to happen? Are you disappointed? Of course you're disappointed, but how disappointed are you? So I'll just throw that out. Whoever wants to open it up, go ahead.
Well, I told y'all it wasn't going to happen this year.
Why? Why?
I mean, it just didn't seem like either side was working towards it. And, oh, boy, it's going to be a year since he fought.
Terence Crawford.
Yeah, it's going to coming up on a year since he fought. Now, he gonna jump in the ring with almost a year off with Spence. I just didn't see that happening. And I don't know. I don't think Crawford really wants this fight, man.
Yeah,
That's what the word is now.
I agree. The window seems like it's closing on Crawford. It's like it's just the window is closing on the opportunity. It seems like to me they could have made it happen, and he didn't want to make it happen.
That's what I think too. I mean, Errol Spence's last fight was April of this year.
The winner likely will be known as the best welterweight in the world. Typically, Cuban fighters are tricky. Look at that combination by your Dennis Ugas, the WBA champion. This is the most active and aggressive we've seen Errol Spence in some time.
Spence has put on Ugas, and that one hurt Ugas, I believe.
Ugas might be hurt. Sean Porter, big right hand.
And Spence is hurt.
Spence is hurt. I don't know if he was wobbled or off balance or what, but my goodness, what a sequence.
Spence is hurt.
Spence is hurt. Oh my God.
Spence is hurt.
232 for a 37% connect percentage.
And an uppercut. Ugas is hurt.
Ugas is hurt. Ugas is hurt. Spence going on the attack.
Sticking into the body.
Of Errol Spence Jr. And this one is over. Ugas.
And now the WBC, WBA, and IBF Unified Welterweight Champion of the World, the Truth, Errol Spence Jr.
They've been negotiating probably since May. Here we are, October. Like, I don't get it. I know Crawford turned 35 probably last month, something like that. So
4 to 60. Good combination. He kept so good countering both off the back foot, off the front foot. And now sharpshooting body as he has done a few times. Goes with the body punches. 28. And there is the knockdown scored in round 10 by the champ. Looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right. And another combination. Beautiful work by Crawford. Kenny's on the apron, and he's stopping the fight. Terence Crawford has just stopped Sean Porter.
Him fighting in 2023, that'll be a year plus a month that he has a layoff. I think the dude finna retire, me personally.
You think he's going to retire?
Yeah, I don't think I think he's holding up Errol Spence's career.
But I don't think he's going to retire right before he's set to make his biggest payday ever.
Yeah, and he ain't acting like he's trying to make his biggest payday ever. I mean, if he taking a deal that's 65-35 with no guarantee, if all that shit is true, man, that's a sucker deal.
So that's the deal that was on the table that you heard on the table, 65-35?
65-35 in favor of Spence with no guaranteed money. So that's what the report was coming back from the dude Mike Carpenter, is that Crawford was trying to get paid out of the net versus being paid out of the gross, you know. And
Gotcha.
If you agree to everything, then what's the holdup, you know? If you signed your part, I'm pretty sure Earl signed his part first since it's his team negotiating, you know. I don't understand how all that can be true, though, you know.
Yeah.
That ain't adding up to me.
Man,
And I don't understand how you all been taking this long and this is all your management team fought for you with you started off 50-50, but then you ended down with a 65-35 split. Like that's horrible.
After what I've
With
been
no
reading,
guarantee.
no, I get it. After everything I've been reading, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just like I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the window of opportunity to make the fight is closed. I really, just from everything from both sides I've been reading, it just don't seem like they're gonna make a fight happen. I don't know why they so far apart all of a sudden, but it don't look like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You don't think it's going to happen at all, or it might happen, a year or two later?
I don't think it's gonna happen at all, unless because I don't think. Do y'all think Spence needs this fight to cement any kind of legacy or to make himself look bigger? Do you think he needs the fight?
Well, he wants one belt. He wants to be the first to be able to have 4 belts in the welterweight division, which is that WBO that Crawford's held.
Okay.
And Crawford hadn't done anything to capture the other belts.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the 2 rivals with each other. So either I'm gonna hold you from cementing your legacy, because he's already did that at 140.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford already had all 4 belts at 140. Spence trying to be the first to do it at 147.
I think I don't think Spence needs his fight. Crawford needs his fight more than anybody, because you talk about that 145 unification that he did. He ain't fight nobody. That African that he beat to get that 4th belt,
and
he never fought in the United States, ever. So Crawford has more to gain, because he been fighting, plumbers and taxi cab drivers in his backyard for 30 fights. You know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden, he got to go up against Spence. Now Spence actually has fought, top competitors, and he went to England to fight old boy, broke his eye and beat him.
Mm-hmm.
He took the Porter fight.
Yep.
Before old boy did.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Spence don't need that fight.
That's where I'm sitting there with it, Ryan. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, if he can't make the fight happen now, why make it later? It's like, I think Bud needs Spence more than Spence needs Bud. So I just think it's a dime. I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't.
But Spence is missing a rivalry or a legacy fight in his career, because right during the week of the Manny Pacquiao fight, that would have been his legacy fight. He had to pull out due to the eye injury. So that's one. Then you got Terence Crawford. I don't consider Sean Porter. I don't consider Danny Garcia. I don't consider Ugas. I don't consider Kell Brook. I don't consider them any legacy fights or rivals.
No, they're not. But they're much better opponents than old boy ever faced.
Just in general, why is it so hard to make a fight in boxing? Like, every big fight is always this drama. Like, we shouldn't even know anything about this. It just should be done in the background. Here's a date. Here's the price. That's it. It's like we're like talking about their contract and the splits. Like, what is this?
So many hands involved in it, man. It's just so many people with so many teams, so many different angles. Everybody trying to get paid. Everybody want a piece of the pie and ain't doing no boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers that want a piece of the pie ain't doing no boxing. So it's been like that. So it's been just crooked, man. Just like you used to say, there's just a crooked thing, man. Everybody want a piece of pie. Piece of the pie. Everybody got their hands in it, man. So
it's so short-sighted.
Considering that Crawford was out of his contract with Top Rank, there shouldn't have been any kind of roadblock between them.
Nope.
Like, there shouldn't have been any kind of, because you go back a year, the whole top of the streets was there. Errol was ducking Crawford. So if he say, I want to fight you after his last fight, that should be music to Crawford's ears. Let's get this on. It shouldn't. But these boxers, man, they feel like if they lose, they gon' the fans gonna, abort them. Baseball teams lose every week. Football teams lose every week. Basketball teams lose every week. Fans still go out and support their favorite teams. You know what I'm saying? So if your favorite fighter lose, next fight, everybody be there to support these dudes. I don't know why they get hung up on this type of being scared to fight the best and challenging themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that every division. Javante Davis, Ryan Garcia, all them dudes, Shakur Stevenson, all them dudes scared to fight each other.
Now, do you think? But go ahead, Rod.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna switch the topic. I was gonna ask y'all what do y'all think about Tank and Ryan and Garcia. Do you think that's a fight that's gonna happen?
Well, I think the fans want it. I don't know if Oscar De La Hoya want it for his
Ryan?
fighter. Yeah, for Ryan. I don't know if he wanted for Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if they feel like if their fighter lose, how do they go promote them? And you just go to the next fight if they recover well. You know what I'm saying? But they all about the trying to win, letting them fight bums, and then when you force to put them in there with a real dog, they get ate alive.
It's over.
It's
over.
Yeah, they ain't never really had the real competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
But